I'm Naveen. I'm one of your prospective and dedicated IELTS trainer. Today we'll be talking about IELTS speaking test, and it is one of the most crucial part of your IELTS exam, assessing your abilities in communicating, speaking, and specific understanding of various questions that are presented to you. It is one and all test where they check your confidence and abilities to try diving into the details. They try to check your abilities, how your skills are in communication. And definitely today some strategies are there for your learning process to move on. Well, first we will talk about the test format as such. The speaking test is divided into three major sections as such, and a total particular time taken for speaking is up to 14 minutes. Well, it may be depending on the examiner, but it could be up to 11 to 14 minutes in range. Well, you will be interacting with one particular examiner face to face while you visit a test center. Particularly, you'll be asked to wait until your name is called and you will be going for an examination in speaking. On a separate day, separate time, separate venue, separate examiner is there. In a separate room seating, as a particular scenario, you'll be seated, and probably there could be three parts of the test. So part one is basically answering questions about general scenario. Well, particularly they ask you questions about you and your family and maybe work scenarios. This may land up to 4 to 5 minutes of engaging the conversation. After all, maybe sometimes they ask you probably introducing yourself as well for 1 minute. Whereas particularly part two speaks to be having a cue card long-term notebook section. This is the most and the biggest criteria that you have to clear, where 1 minute to think and prepare, 2 minutes to speak about the topic is given in a particular call, where there may be general daily life scenario, work-based topics or general topics. It is expected that you use your memory, academic and probably professional experiences to try share. Well, section 3 is an in-depth discussion further about 4 to 5 minutes of what you said in part 2. So part 2 is mainly the backbone of your entire learning process towards the test. And preparing tips and techniques I'm going to share as well for you today. Where practicing a particular speaking is also beneficial if you have a partner along with you. Maybe somehow you may find it as a study partner to simulate your particular examination confidence and examination criteria like that. So definitely it is also dependent on your confidence, motivation, enthusiasm, the particularity of entire personality. Definitely these particular things are also with the help of work practice material and how much exploration to the topic and test exercise have you done. You can also visit online and maybe my material would be also beneficial. Avoiding memorization is the major technique. So you try to bring out those facts and facets in your understanding that you don't have to memorize. You just have to bring out your experiences, your memory from all the academic and professional perspectives to bring it ahead. That would be more easier said, that particularly expressing your opinions, articulating your opinions effectively is the major key of this test. So particularly, definitely that once you ask for clarification in case you may wish to, it is okay to ask that from your examiner to seek more information anytime from your particular test. Examination of the test particularly would be majorly in the second section, or the whole test may be recorded for quality assurance and training purposes, and then it may be rechecked for further maybe evaluative criteria. So all you have to do is just represent yourself with confidence, positive attitude. That's what is the most remarking criteria that we try to remember during the IELTS speaking. And this test happens in three parts, available in 14 minutes in general. And thus, it could be various parameters generally are going for your scoring, which could be fluency, coherence, vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation. All these factors definitely are evaluated for each particular 25% regarding your entire score. So with this particularly, I literally thank your presence to be there today, where some tips would have been beneficial for you, and I believe to come back, I'll be back with more. Like, subscribe, share my video.